Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing good, staying blessed and feeling well. I am back. So tonight I'm coming in to give you a little update on what's been going on with me in my spiritual journey and some thoughts that I've been having. And I'm gonna let you know in advance, this may be offensive to some people if they easily get offended by someone sharing their thoughts on their spiritual journey or anything like that. So feel free, if you get easily offended, to just not even watch this, because I'm going to talk about things that are on my mind and I'm not holding back. So here we go. There have been a few times that people have wanted to put me in a box or label me just based on my outward appearance. And that's something that constantly goes on regardless of what I wear. There's always some stereotype. I've accepted that. Now, that being said, as far as my spiritual journey is concerned, there are some aspects of it that I know a few people in my life actually get frustrated with me about, even though I explain to them why I do certain things. So here's something about me that some of you may already know because you've talked to me, and others you may find interesting. I don't like putting labels on myself. I don't like the idea of needing to be indoctrinated. If someone has to beat it into my mind that I should believe something, I need to do more research about it. I'm not just going to accept a list of rules that someone gives me and take their word for it. I need to genuinely believe something before I commit to it. So, in many ways, I actually grew up in a circumstance for which I had the opportunity to read and learn about different things on my own versus being told what I should believe. That's something that I actually look back on and I'm actually thankful for, that I wasn't indoctrinated and forced to believe certain things. Now, that being said, I'm not saying there's something wrong with that, except under this circumstance. If a parent tells a child that they need to believe something that the child is clearly saying they don't believe, there's a problem there, because you're not respecting that person individually. You can teach someone something, but you can't force them to believe it. This is something that is a personal um, opinion of mine, but it's something that I believe strongly. And there I am using that word, believe. Now, here's something else that I thought was an interesting thing to bring up. If you've never really done this, go look up what the word belief means, and then shortly after, go look up what a fact is. And then look at the differences in the definitions. A person can believe in anything and have no facts to back up that belief. But when it comes to having a fact, there are quantifiable justifications that prove why this is something that is factual, why it is something that is provable, and why that is something that goes beyond just a belief. It is a fact. And I know some people may choose to go off on me for even talking about this in the way that I am, but I make a distinction between facts and beliefs. A fact is something that I can sit down and actually point to and prove without any doubts is what is legitimately true. A belief, on the other hand, is something that I may not have the quantifiable evidence to prove or turn into a fact. Now, there's so many people who get upset with me when I talk about this. They're saying, oh, you're diminishing my belief. No, I'm not diminishing your beliefs. I'm just saying your beliefs are just that. You can believe in whatever you want, but you may not be able to prove that what you believe is a fact. And honestly, this is one reason why I end up in debates with people sometimes that I don't want to be in, is just this one thing about me. When it comes to beliefs and my own personal beliefs, I find no reason for me to have to justify, prove, or validate anything that I believe to someone else. I just don't. The one reason why I don't try to force someone else to believe what I do. I take and I make a distinction between what a belief is and a fact. When it comes to facts, however, something that I can prove, I will have debates about something that's provable. I have no problem with doing that. If I can prove to you in black and white through an experiment or whatever that something is a fact, I will do that. But when it comes to my personal beliefs, I don't debate that. Because beliefs can be something that you cannot prove in the same way that you can prove something scientifically. That is just my own personal take on that. And you can take that for whatever you want to take it for, but I am not the one to try to have those type of debates with when it comes to what I believe personally. If I don't try to force something on you, don't try to force something on me. I do, however, appreciate having conversation about why it is a person believes what they do and being given information that I can go over to see why it is a person believes what they do. There's a big distinction that I make between belief and fact. That's just how my brain works. That's just how I am. So as far as my spiritual journey is concerned, I have been taking time to figure out what exactly it is that I will believe and what I won't really believe or what I just don't connect with. And honestly, being okay with that. Like I've had people approach me and tell me, oh, you're Muslim, or you're a nun, or oh, you're Catholic, or are you Christian? Are you baptized? Are you Lutheran? Are you I've had all of this. Or what church do you go to? Do you go to the hall? Do you go to a sanctuary? All these different questions. And you know what? I appreciate the questions that people give to me. But at the same time, I would appreciate it if people didn't make assumptions. I'd rather they ask me a question that might come out offensively, versus them thinking something of me that's not true. So as far as me and this journey is going, I'm going with the flow. Whatever I feel moved and I believe in is what I adhere to. So one day I might believe one thing because this is what I believe. But if I get information that shows me something to the contrary, I'm not going to keep believing something that I know is not rational. This is just something that is part of me and me as an individual versus the me that other people want me to be, which is why I don't belong to a specific religion, because there are certain expectations that come with that. And to sit there and say that I believe this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and all these other things, and I can't believe in something else, is something that I just find very limiting, and I will not commit to do unless I truly believe that. And there's so many people who will get upset with me for even being honest like that, but that is the truth. My spiritual journey is my spiritual journey. My connection with whatever I believe in spiritually is my journey. And it's not a journey for me to be forced into other things by someone else. So the end of this little talk that I wanted to put out there, please be mindful when you talk to someone else that you see them as another person and not just some object or thing that you can impose your will upon, because you think that you're helping them by doing that. In fact, what you could be doing is the complete opposite and discouraging this person from finding what they really need to be finding in their life. So I hope everybody's doing good, staying blessed, and feeling well. And by the way, don't judge a book by its cover. Take the time to actually get to know the contents. See you all next time. Bye.